Even kita udah nikah 1 tahun, tetap still learning a lot about one another.
Next time we talk about our fighting.
If you never travel for a week with your spouse, go ahead, guys. It's nice.
Give it a shot.
It's a good thing to reconnect. Walaupun kalian ngerasa udah connect.
You work hard, you make money, then you spend it on cuti.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Hi.
Today, this is our second podcast. Yang beneran berarti this is the first one.
Yeah. What is it that we want to talk about?
So we're gonna talk about our traveling.
Liburan.
Kalau kalian
Yay.
belum lihat traveling vlog kita, pause this video first and go back to the travel vlog kita di Bali, Gili, and Lombok. It's a nice trip.
Nice trip. Kita have a travel vlog?
No.
Oh,
yeah, we had travel vlog.
a travel vlog. Travel vlog.
Iya.
Okay,
Yang sebenarnya nggak sampai vlog, itu mostly kayak kita dinner, terus kita explain what we're doing.
Food.
What we're doing. Kita
Okay,
ceritain dikit travel kita tuh ngapain aja di Bali, di Gili, dan di Lombok. Terus paling kita vlognya apa, makan doang, karena kita emang travelnya tuh bener-bener chill doang 90%.
Yes. No exploring this time.
Except
for the time that we took the boat from Gili to Lombok. That was exploring.
It is exploring.
Very fun. Poor Angel was not having as much fun as I was.
Cause aku takut sama ombak.
Yeah, they were quite big. The boat was like...
Yeah.
And it was great. It was really fun.
So, if you guys first time mau ke Lombok, kalau kalian sendiri lebih bagus ikut travel, like yang kita kemarin beli kan. So dari Gili ke Lombok itu bayarnya 100.000 for gratis kapal public gitu, umum, sama mobil dari si harbornya ke hotel. Tapi itu kayak rame-rame, mungkin satu mobil ada 2-3 orang kali ya. Tapi kalau kalian berdua travel berempat, nggak usah sih, mendingan sendiri-sendiri aja, kayak beli tiket kapalnya public itu 18.000 doang. Which lebih murah, 18.000 dikali 4, sama nanti terus pesen Grab aja, kan Grab nggak semahal itu ya, daripada harus bayar 400.000. Itu sih, jadi tips and tricks yang kita juga baru tahu. Karena kita takutnya repot, jadi kayak udah deh pesen aja, ternyata lebih murah dikit sih karena kita cuma berdua. So ya, kalau kalian 3 orang, 4 orang, atau 6 orang, that might be works.
Yep. That's what we learned, to go from Gili to Lombok. Just take the public boat. Even if you're one person, like, chill lah.
This is my first time going to Lombok. Orang-orang di sana tuh kayak agak sedikit pushy gitu loh, kayak mau nggak kayak apa ya, kalau kalian pergi ke
apalagi
counter,
di harbor.
Iya.
Di Bangsar namanya? Bangsal?
I don't know.
That harbor. Tapi that Grab driver was very nice on the way to the airport kan?
Yeah.
So dia kayak sampai bringing kita ke oleh-oleh.
Dia ngomong beberapa kali kayak, nanti nomor saya kasih ya,
Dia mau ada usaha juga.
Sedikit pushy.
Tapi itu beda juga.
Bagus lah, mungkin itu bagian dari usaha mereka untuk
biar usahanya naik.
Yeah,
Soalnya Lombok is not that busy kan?
Yeah,
it's quite chill, like super quiet.
Yep.
That's why I like it compared to Bali, because kalau Bali it's just like macet terus di mana aja. But in Lombok, like most of the time you're not, like, no traffic. Like there's like one red light. On our 1-hour trip, we stopped at one red light.
Oh yeah?
You saw that? Yeah, just one.
I don't see that.
Maybe it was 2, but I think maybe that one was green. Anyways, not that many red lights. And it was most of the time just chilling and driving, and it's really nice if you go on a motorcycle as well, because it's like relaxed and not so crazy and not so much traffic either. Most of the time it's just very relaxed and fun.
Yes, but
it's
it depends to the people. Like kalau kalian suka tempat yang sepi, pantai, nggak ngapa-ngapain, go to Lombok. Tapi kalau kalian mau shopping, got a great massage and party and clubbing and everything, ya di Bali sih.
Or Gili kan?
Ya,
Ada
Gili
party
juga
di Gili.
kan ada 3 Gili.
Massage di mana aja. Ada ibu-ibu di pinggir pantai yang kasih kamu massage juga sebenarnya kalau kamu mau di
Tapi
Lombok.
sorry to say but massage di Bali tuh jauh banget lebih oke menurut aku. Tangan orang Bali tuh emang enak banget, nggak ngerti gimana. Tapi
Just their hands.
ya,
Oh, interesting. If you want to go shopping, you shouldn't go to Lombok. But if you want to naik Renjani or Jail and nggak ada orang and adventure,
yep.
yeah, Lombok
Ya,
sih.
go to Lombok sih.
Maybe nanti there'll be a mall at like Kuta, where nearby
Maybe.
where that racetrack is,
Ya,
and then it will have
maybe.
everything.
Right.
It'll be perfect, absolutely perfect. But yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Bali is so crazy though.
So, kenapa kamu mau traveling?
Kenapa aku mau traveling?
Wait,
Wah.
cause I was born from the family yang traveling itu bukan sesuatu yang important, you know? Like, kalau libur, kita kemana ya, you know? Something like that. Like, traveling, it's not something that you plan for. Like, okay, they share, kita akan traveling 2 kali di bulan ini, di bulan itu. Like, you kind of type of person like that. Tapi kalau aku tuh, I was born dari keluarga yang traveling tuh nggak direncanain, tuh kayak sembarangan aja.
Hari ini kayak, ayo kita traveling.
Ayo kita jalan,
Let's
tapi
go
itu juga
to
nggak lama, kayak
Berasagi.
1 hari doang atau 2 hari. It's pokoknya traveling not really important, I think ya. Kalau di
Interesting.
in my family, I don't know, but yours it's different.
Yeah, well, for my family, usually we would go away for like a week or
Yeah.
2. Well, there's like, I think, I don't know, but when you went back to like your grandma's place, how long did you guys go for? Did you plan that?
It's Christmas. It's everybody going. Like, it's not traveling, right?
I don't, maybe it's different than like other vacations,
Okay.
but like it's like traveling, you
but
plan
even
it.
mom and dad going to Myrtle Beach every once a year, right? So itu traveling kan, kayak di plant.
Yeah, well, they
like-
go to that. That's a different. It's like there's like traveling for family and then like
Yeah.
traveling like for fun.
Yeah.
But usually they do plan it like where do we want to go, and we want to go if they look at the resorts. They used to have a
See?
timeshare.
But we're not like that.
You guys don't. Well, maybe
Even the resort itu kita bisa kayak cari malam itu. Jadi kayak begitu mau pergi, nyampe kita cari resort di.
yeah. Well, we always had like a timeshare, so they like bought like a week at a hotel. Like you like there's like 52 weeks, and you can buy one of the 52 weeks, and then like you own that 1 week of that resort, but you can sell it and use the like points to like go stay in another resort if you want. So they always had those when I was growing up. So we would use those points to like go to places. So they would like look at what places were available. They'd like choose a week that's available.
Also, you already familiar with points
Yeah.
a long
Well,
way before.
that was a slightly different concept, but yeah. Anyways, they like could trade them in for other things,
Yeah.
and so they would like find what they wanted to do, and they had like not a free week because they had to pay maintenance fees every year for that week that they bought. But basically, like we had stay places, and so I feel like they were never like anything like crazy. Sometimes we'd go to where our cousins were. Sometimes we'd stay at some random like ski place. There's a ski place that we stayed at once where we'd go skiing. And there was like a water park there as well, so it's like you go skiing, and there was an indoor water park too, so you could kind of do both. That was kind of cool, but I really didn't really get into traveling though until I graduated from college, because my family was never that adventurous, and in the U.S. you can drive everywhere.
Yeah.
Right, and so it's just like it's easy to go anywhere. There's like, especially I was in Atlanta, and you can go like 3 or 4 directions. You can go to Florida to the south, or you can go up to like, I don't know, North Carolina or New York or whatever, and then you can go to Alabama or Arkansas. There's like so many roads you can take, and so we never like flew anywhere. We just drove to places that were interesting and nearby. But then once I graduated college, I went on a trip to Europe. With a friend of mine from church, from elementary school, and also a friend from high school, and we stayed in Europe for 2 weeks.
Wow.
And that was really fun. So that was when we started in France, and then we went to like Belgium, and then Germany. Stayed in Germany for a while. We flew down to Italy,
Wait,
went back
how
up to
old are you?
Germany. I was 23 then,
Okay.
or something like that. I had an internship before I even started college, so that would have been like 18
How
or
old?
19.
Okay, so that makes sense if you're going to Europe for traveling
Yeah.
23 years.
Well, bule is
you're
different though.
old.
Money is
'Cause
different in
kamu
bule
dari
land.
like internship aja dari udah 18 years
Yeah.
old, so it's like
Yeah,
6
but like
tahun, right?
for me, it does sound like really good, but it's not actually that easy either. Like, cause I saved a lot. Cause like I got an internship before school, but like I didn't have to pay for tuition because my parents helped me with tuition.
Yeah.
But I did have to pay for my housing and my food, right? Of course, my parents were nice and they gave me lots of leftovers because they didn't live very far away. So I went home on the weekends and I stole all of their extra food that they didn't want to eat, and then I bring it to my place and I would heat it up throughout the week.
But how you pay your dorm?
That's what I had to save money for.
Oh,
And so
okay.
before I even
but where you got the money from?
that's the internship before I started college.
Okay, I see.
So I didn't have. I mean, I had some money. I don't even know how I had money before some point. But then once I started, like, I never spent any money when I was young. So probably people gave me money as a gift, like for graduating, for birthdays or graduating, like high school. Like I got some money here and there, and so I saved a lot of it because I didn't really. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't
see.
spend a lot of money back then. And so I had some. And then when I had an internship, I was making like $12 an hour or something like that, which is actually really good in Indonesia. $12 an hour is like $2,000 a month. So it's like 30 juta.
Yeah.
That's like low for bule world.
But
anyway,
berapa
so
harga dormnya?
like the dorm was pretty expensive.
But you with your roommate, right?
I remember it
It's
being
not
like
your
$3,000 or
son.
$4,000 a semester. So it's probably like $4,000 to $5,000 maybe for the year. So it's kind of 75 juta, but it's only like 8 months, right? Something like that. And so like imagine like I save up all this money because I work all summer and then I have to pay this large amount to this dorm. And so like somehow I was able to save up the money and then pay for these dorms. Then in college, then I got an internship that I worked for 5 different semesters as I was going through college. And so basically before college and all through college, it was 6 semesters, which is basically 2 years of working between everything. So yeah, during that time, I saved up money and paid for dorms and expenses. And then when I graduated, I think it was, pretty soon after I graduated and had a normal job, I had some money saved up still, so I went to Europe, and it wasn't so expensive to buy a plane ticket to Europe, honestly. Like, it seems like $600
when
maybe.
you got your first job, how much did they pay you?
Well, it started off hourly because I was part-time because I was like helping with campus still. So I was working part-time only. I forget what my salary was, but I remember when they gave me a full-time offer, it was like $46,000 a year.
Okay, so kayak $15,000 doang.
That's like
The difference between
udah mau 50 juta per bulan.
Iya, tapi sebelumnya kan 30 juta, right?
Yeah.
Jadi kayak beda dikit
So
doang.
it's lumayan, yeah. But then like it grew quite quickly actually because there were bonuses and I got like a pretty big raise the second year I was there. So it was quite nice and I lived with 4 people at the time too. And so we had like it was like $1,500 a month, I think, with including everything. And so it's probably like about $400 a month for living expenses, and then you're making money, and like I didn't really worry because anyways, I don't spend a lot of money anyways. So I had what I needed.
So your first job is when you 21 then, right? Because 18 internship.
When I graduated college, it would have been 23 maybe.
Oh, 23?
2015. Yeah, so 23.
Okay, your first job 23 and
Yeah.
it can pay your ticket to Europe.
Well, also like when I was in 2015 as well, before I graduated, I went to California for an internship also with my company, but like they let me like work remote from California for the summer, which is really cool. And I joined this like financial peace class. It's like a Dave Ramsey thing. He's like a Christian finance guy, a little bit controversial actually, but anyways. And he kind of has this method, which is like basically how you like think about money is like you have to like you start with like you have to have an emergency fund. It's like $1,000 basically. It's like if anything happens to me, like I have extra money just in case I need some, like in case. And then after that, you save 6 months of your life expenses. So you have to have $1,000 and then 6 months of your life expenses. Like in case you lose your job or whatever, you can survive for 6 months. And then once you have that, you start investing basically. So like life expenses is not so high, maybe $1,000 or $2,000 a month in the US, probably about $2,000 a month, let's say. So 30 juta per bulan untuk orang single di Amerika, like that's just biaya hidup. And so like I kind of know like okay, I need about $20,000 saved, and then I started like just focused on saving that up until like it was there. But then once I had that, it was like pretty chill. You kind of have extra money. You're slowly saving this up, but like the extra money you can use. And so I went to Europe and rented a car with a friend and stayed in cheap hotels, and it was fun.
Okay. Sorry, go back to the questions.
Which question? How did I save out much money?
No.
My job gave me enough money to spend.
No, the question is not that. We're going too far.
Aku adding a lot of information.
Yeah, you add a lot. Like 20 minutes.
We're just going down a tangent. Let's keep going.
So the questions is why why traveling it's important for you, because in my family traveling it's not really something that planned for.
So
that's the questions and you go with lots of things.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh aduh, kalian lihat keras. Yeah.
This is my love language, guys. Physical attack. Boom.
It kind of started with that in Europe. Like we went to Europe and it was interesting, and so after that my company wait and then my company at the time was giving people extra vacation days if they like used them to like serve. And so like I knew of a hospital in Cambodia that like one of my friends had served in, and so I wanted like, oh, can I go to Cambodia for a week and serve there? Like I'll use a week for vacation and a week for serving. They're like, sure, you can use these 5 days to do this. And then again, like once when I was thinking about moving to Indonesia, I used the same thing again, like this extra 5 days. I served with Hope for 5 days. I also did some vacation and exploring Indonesia for 2 weeks. And yeah, it was so it's kind of like started from there, like just lots of opportunities to explore. Then I moved to Indonesia. That was an adventure. And then I started traveling for work. And so that was probably the biggest thing that started me traveling, is I started traveling for work. Because before that I never really traveled much. But then I started traveling for work, and it was like, I started the job, and then all of a sudden I was driving somewhere, and then I flew to Germany, and then I was in Singapore and Malaysia and the Netherlands and all these places within 1 year. And then all of a sudden I just started traveling all the time, like once a month basically, and then boom, like everywhere. And then I'd always like find the weekend to go explore something and find something interesting. And then so after that I just kind of got used to traveling. But my parents, when I was young, they always took time to like go like have like a chill vacation. And so maybe it started from that. So what we would do is we'd have one day where we like do nothing, we'd chill by the pool, read, whatever. And then we'd have one day where we like go do some activity, like go to a show or go to like a museum or go hiking or something like that.
Okay. So tetap ada efek dari keluarga, like baru as time goes by kamu explore sendiri.
Become more crazy exploring. Like the first was like chill
seru
exploring.
Ya, jadinya sering traveling.
Yeah. And so, but even like when I came back from the pandemic to Indonesia, like I was like once a month I was going somewhere. Because in Indonesia it's quite inexpensive, right? We went hiking in Java kan. So it's like you just take the kereta and then you go hiking on the mountain and down. Like the whole thing, like nggak sampai sejuta. Like to go hiking for a weekend up Gunung apa namanya, Segara Anak.
Okay.
And then to Labuan Bajo, there was a discount. So like the entire trip to Labuan Bajo for like 4 nights was like 5 juta. So it's like bayangin lah sekarang you get the kapal aja, it's already 5 juta. Back then it's like including the ticket, the flight was 5 juta. So I was like, oh sure, why not?
Yeah.
And then like, you know, lots and lots of traveling.
Yeah. All right.
It was fun.
So, I mean, before we get married, Tim travel a lot,
Yes,
like a lot.
a lot.
And aku nggak sampai sebanyak itu sih. Jadi
Yeah.
kayak di Indonesia normalize life like work gitu. Kayak tapi kalau Tim tuh work life balance, you need traveling still. Ya
So-
pokoknya traveling it's important for him but not really as important for me. But apa ya? Even this traveling itu hotel, tiket, where you wanna go, places itu semuanya tim yang arrange. Jadi kayak aku bener-bener nggak tahu apa-apa. Dia paling ngomong kayak, oh kita mau ke Lombok ya, oh kita mau ke Gili ya, that's it. Like, tapi aku nggak tahu kayak di Balinya berapa lama, di Gilinya berapa lama, di Lomboknya berapa lama. I just like hands up and give it to him.
You just chill.
Chill.
And then when we're there, you look for food.
Yeah, and then after that, waktu kita traveling, banyak banget aku complain like, kenapa kayak gini, kenapa kayak gitu, kenapa kayak gini, kenapa kayak gitu, kenapa
really?
kayak gini, kenapa kayak gitu.
Oh, really?
No, I mean like first is the hotel that we stay in di Gili.
Yeah, but that was the only one. The other ones were good. So we had 1
Okay.
out of 4.
First. Second, when we met your friends, like naik motor dari apa?
Oh yeah, dari
apa
ke
namanya?
Canggu, dari Sanur.
Dari Sanur ke Canggu, balik lagi dari Canggu ke Sanur, like.
Yeah. But we stopped in that
Well,
heavenly
di
chocolate.
Bali kita cuman punya waktu 2 hari kan soalnya.
Yeah, bener.
Karena hari itu doang kita bisa jalan-jalan tuh Jumat. Karena Sabtunya udah full, kita nggak bisa diganggu karena ada wedding teman kita. Jadi kayak let's go Friday, tapi ended up kita banyak ketemu dan ngobrol dan habis waktu di jalan karena macet banget parah. Gitu. Tapi waktu di Lombok udah oke sih. Mungkin komplainnya lebih ke nggak usah makan ini deh, mahal gitu. Kayak
It was expensive, the food.
everything
the resort.
expensive aja
But it's just the
sebenarnya.
resort food sebenarnya.
Like even
we should have gone out of the resort.
I mean before our trip itu udah expense a lot kayak tiket, penginapan, Airbnb, hotel semuanya. Karena makanan kan budget yang dikeluarin kan nggak di set ya. Jadi kayak waktu itu juga, hari itu juga gitu kan. Jadi kayak it's already a lot. Like
Yeah, but that's also different. In the past I haven't actually spent that much time eating at the hotel. Like usually I go out and eat somewhere else, like take free breakfast and then
Well,
go eat lunch somewhere else.
my expectations also like that, cause you say to me like kita akan rent motorcycle and
Yeah.
kita akan going around to find a food, but ended up we're just
Correct.
staying and eat
We
at
ended
the
up
hotel.
doing nothing and just. But that was great. I liked
But
it.
that was great. The food it's amazing.
Maybe in the
So-
future we'll.
Yeah. After this, ini kayaknya our first traveling together, right?
Second,
Yeah.
Tekan.
Honeymoon gak dihitung dong. Honeymoon is a honeymoon. It's like
it's not traveling together. You need to traveling together.
Ya tapi kan itu honeymoon.
So first, I guess so. Like first 1 week trip together, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't to Seattle or to any of my work trips.
Like I mean yang kita beneran berdua and not work. This is the first time.
That's true.
Yang as a couple married ya. Kalau honeymoon menurut aku nggak dihitung sih.
Oh,
Cause
interesting.
yeah, it's your honeymoon. Like everyone needs honeymoon. Like siapa yang
It's
nggak
like
honeymoon?
traveling to me.
Yeah, it's okay.
so-
But for me, like as a like after we get married, this is our first trip. 1 week with no work.
Yeah. Well,
Jadi kayak
almost no work.
you stuck with one person for a week in a different places.
It was fun. I was happy being stuck with you for a week in different places. You weren't?
No, I'm just
I was.
kidding.
It was
So
nice.
yeah, what the most memorable things in our 1 week trip?
Wow, just threw that question on me.
3.
There's so many good things.
3.
Like all the boat rides from Bali to Gili. I like the chaos of boats.
Yeah.
Even though it was actually I got a little bit seasick on the
Okay.
long one,
Okay.
a long boat ride.
So boat first one.
So those were really nice. I liked Gili a lot. I feel like Gili, yeah, it was nice. Like it made me want to go scuba diving and snorkeling and all sorts of things. Like scuba diving mostly.
Okay.
And definitely the pool at the second
Scuba
resort.
diving?
Yeah.
You're not scuba diving, right?
Made me want to go scuba
Yeah.
diving.
I mean, like what?
Yeah, I mean, I said I liked it because it made me want to do those things. Like
Okay.
tiba-tiba side adventure aku keluar. It's just
Okay.
like santai-santai, not being adventurous, and tiba-tiba like, ooh, snorkeling, like boom, ooh, scuba diving, boom. Kayak all of a sudden it's like kegilaannya
So
is out.
snorkeling.
About snorkeling was fun, but like we didn't get to see all the cool things,
Okay.
so that was sad. Because I wanted to see like the cool fish and stuff that you would have enjoyed to see. Anyways,
Last
and the
one.
pool. The pool at the final resort.
The Lombok
It
one.
was very nice. The Lombok,
Yeah.
the last pool. But the room was really nice at Catamaran as well. Like, it was a nice room.
Lombok is.
A good view.
I don't know how to explain that. Kalau di Lombok roomnya bagus yang first hotel, tapi the second one itu bagus di pool dan servicesnya.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind
But
of.
I liked the room as well. And the shower outside, like the shower outside with like the shower
That's a
head.
cool idea.
That's really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's a lot of neat details in the
But
second
I'm
one.
just scared there's a drone everywhere. Tapi
Yeah.
nggak mungkin sih harusnya ya.
Okay, and you can dengar the drone.
So yeah, that's for you. For me, 3 is this is my first snorkeling ever.
Yeah. And you saw like
even
scary
though, yeah,
things.
aku lihat apa ya itu namanya bulu babi.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Like I see that like 3 times.
There's a lot of them.
The last one is freaking me out. Waktu kamu kayak you like stand up or sit down, I don't know. Tapi itu di sebelah tangan kamu si
Tangan.
bulu babinya, iya.
Bukan kaki.
I think tangan deh. Pokoknya around this side lah, around your badan pokoknya gitu.
Oh,
Aku tuh freaking out banget. Soalnya di Gili kan gak sampai ada rumah sakit kan, cuman ada kayak medical clinic doang.
Yeah.
Itu aku bener-bener freak out. Terus waktu snorkeling tuh rasanya kayak everything yang di bawah tuh kayak zoom in.
Yeah, because you're like really close to it too.
Dan itu kayak
The water was low.
karang or sesuatu apapun itu yang ada di dalam tuh bikin aku kayak goosebumps aja, kayak not
Yeah.
very comfortable gitu loh. Tapi kayak happy juga karena kayak another things unlocked.
A new experience.
Yeah, new experience.
Good job.
Terus kedua itu sunbathing bener-bener seminggu. Kayak
Sampai aku kayak
sampai aku
jadi
belang
gelap.
banget nih.
Aku juga
Ini belang.
merah.
Ini belang kayak ada bikini lain juga belang, semua belang udah belang
Nggak
pokoknya.
boleh kasih tahu itu
Kamu-
mereka.
Kamu juga ini tim juga sampai kayak peeling muka
Merah.
dia kayak
Iya, bener.
terkelupas, terus dia sunburn, dia bener-bener pakai baju
Aku jadi
kayak
lobster.
ow.
Bener.
Oh my god, ya terus last one apa ya, like kayaknya naik motor sih yang dari Sanur ke Canggu balik ke Sanur.
That was your favorite
We
moment?
had a great time, like we talking
Chilling
a
and
lot.
talking and
We talking a lot, we fight a lot at the same time,
very
and
expensive mango.
yeah, that's anyway.
Parking fee, yaitu mango.
So yeah,
Where do we want to go to next? Wow. Vietnam? Yuk.
what's the most things that you learn from the trip?
From my book that I read a book.
Up to you.
I don't know. Like I chilled. It was very nice. Then I read a bunch of books. One book. I read it. We had 2 nights in one hotel, and I started when we arrived, and I finished it as we checked out. It was great. So 1 hotel, 1 book. I enjoyed it. It's a very interesting book, though. And so I enjoyed that. The second one, I also read other books, but more like samples of books that you can get for free on the Kindle, because I was trying to figure out which book I wanted to read. So I just read all the samples. I had like 9 samples. And so it's a lot of samples, a lot of potential books to read in the world. So what else did I learn? I don't know. I feel like it wasn't so much. There's probably lots of little things I learned, but mostly it was just relaxing and chilling and spending time together, and being able to have quality time and time to explore and chill and not think about work mostly. Even though I couldn't fully get away from work, I more or less succeeded at getting away from work for a year or for a week. That was nice. What about you? What did you learn?
For me is, I feel like traveling itu impact a lot into a relationship. That makes sense when I see an article or content about you guys have to go to together like a week, like out of city, out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Kayak for me it's like reconnecting both of us. Like it's been 1 year. Yeah, it's been a 1 year marriage life, and karena udah banyak rutinitas yang terjadi, it's like okay. Terus kayak kita going out from our city, from our place, kayak nggak kerja juga, terus like stuck with one person, terus kayak different apa ya, kayak aktivitasnya beda kan. Udah biasanya bangun pagi, kerja, pulang kayak gitu, repeat every like the whole year. Terus tiba-tiba 1 minggu kamu pergi, kayak aktivitasnya nggak tahu, kayak nggak tahu mau ngapain kan. Jadi buat aku tuh kayak reconnecting aja, kayak open up everything. Kayak ternyata kita bisa conflict about small things when we travel juga. Jadi kayak kayak itu kayak opens a lot about our relationship. Terus kayak learning a lot juga, kayak like I know Tim very adventure persons, I know, but that traveling makes me even more like
Stress.
Like, aku nggak bisa keep up with his energy to try lots of things like scuba diving, snorkeling. Even he goes snorkeling twice. And then you wanna go, what is that? Surfing,
yeah.
what is the boat?
The sailing,
like everything, like
all these
like
things.
semua yang dia lihat kayak aduh aku pengen ini kayak I'm tired, like kayak
Just let me
nggak
sit
bisa
on the
keeping
beach.
up the energy to be adventure persons gitu loh. Tapi when it comes to fellowship, like talking to people, like ngobrol in a bunch of groups atau a big amount of people, energi dia cepet habis. So even kita udah nikah 1 tahun, tetap still learning a lot about one another. And I feel like apa ya, kayak connecting aja, like so pulang dari that trip I feel more connected to you sih.
Oh, me too.
Terus ada one
That's fun.
thing yang aku happy banget juga, dan ini amaze me sometimes, like this is the first time in my entire life lihat orang pulang dari traveling seminggu energinya makin banyak. Kalau keluarga aku pulang traveling tuh langsung kayak capek gitu.
It's just because you guys kalau traveling kayak you drive overnight and then like
No, even kalau kita santai, pokoknya keluar dari luar kota itu pulang capek. Pokoknya capek. Kayak it's not normal when you like traveling for a week, dia kayak energinya banyak. Terus dia very cheerful, very loving, very giving. Like I've never seen this thing before. Like wow. Terus aku sampai kayak gila, kayak traveling energize, kayak charging dia a lot. So yeah, it's interesting for me. I've never seen that before. And apa ya? Iya, terus dia very very serving, kayak biasa every time kayak kita make a content like, babe, can we make a content? He just like, okay, or like, no. Or, oh my gosh, I hate that if I can remember on my head, like recall it on my head. Tapi kayak that trip, dia kayak bener-bener kayak dia lagi baca misalnya di luar di balcony, terus aku kayak keluar bawa HP, terus kayak anything I can do to help your content. I was like, oh, thank you, so loving.
Yeah, enak kalau nggak stres gara-gara kerja.
Yeah, so that's why after that, which is this is our second day after trip, right? Nah,
Yeah.
after that aku kayak bener-bener pray to God to give him another job that not sampai stress banget, cause I know.
Because you see the difference.
Yeah, it's so different. Like, oh my gosh, ternyata kayak tim yang selama ini aku complain, it's mostly because the work impact him like that.
Yeah.
Jadi kayak, I wanna live with Tim after traveling instead of the
Tim before
Tim
traveling.
before traveling.
Or we just need to travel more often.
Oh wow. And also, we had a problem with our parents also, with my parents. But that's a good time. Like, ada 1-2 hari kayak aku nggak nyaman gitu kan di sana, tapi kayak I pray to God, I was like, God, please help this situations. I'm not really comfortable. Even sampai ada malam-malam aku nggak bisa tidur, and just looking at him when he was already asleep, and I was like,
Yeah, sampai aku wake up and you're looking at me.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
why are you looking at me?
Yeah. But that moment make me realize, like, what things happened, like, this person's gonna be with me, like, this is the only person's that gonna like holding my hands through lots of ups and downs and ups and downs. So yeah, but thank God, within 1 or 2 days I solved it with my mom, and it's nice. Yeah, maybe. And also she was sick, and di Samosir itu lagi gempa, and ya jadi kayak mungkin dia lagi worry too much, dia lagi sakit juga, ada masalah keluarga. So lots of happening to her, so yeah, I understand. So yeah, kayak gitu. Tapi that's make me realize juga kalau Tim itu, whatever chaotic in my family, dia kayak nggak pernah changes. Like, his love itu nggak pernah changes. Kayak kalau gue orang Indo, nanti nggak semua orang Indo kayak gitu. Kalau aku mungkin kayak it can change my perspective. Kalau kayak dia cerita, aduh ini kok kayak gini ya gitu, kayak oh iya ya tuh orang kok kayak gitu ya gitu, ngerti nggak? Tapi kayak kalau Tim, like every chaotic, every problem that happens in my family, it doesn't change his love aja, dia kayak tetap loving my family. Jadi kayak dia santai banget sih, dia chill. So yeah, like that.
No.
Gitu dong, babe. Bahas buku. See, you know,
You learned a lot.
You're not really
Wow.
into the traveling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was relaxing. My goal was to de-stress, and I succeeded
To
at
relax,
de-stressing. To
distressing.
unstress, to not become stressed again, to become unstressed. And literally, that was like enjoy, eat, chill.
Yeah.
I was not trying to learn much except for read the book and chill.
Yeah.
So I had a
Yeah.
fun time though. I learned that Angel's willing to try snorkeling and sometimes things with me, and that she gets overwhelmed if I try to
Tapi
explore too much.
this trip it's better. Kayak aku mau, I say yes to every adventure thing that you do. Like biasanya enggak kan? We
That's
had
true,
a problem
that's true.
dulu.
Yeah, this time you were like,
Kayak
sure.
dia kayak, you wanna snorkeling? You wanna scuba diving? Dia bilang gitu. Terus aku biasanya, I know, like a couple months before, pasti aku jawab kayak, nggak usah lah, babe. Tapi that vacation aku bilang kayak go ahead kalau mau scuba diving aku temenin, tapi kayak aku nggak ikut, kayak I'll be there gitu. Tapi dia kayak mau bareng terus, jadi kayak ya udahlah nggak usah scuba diving, snorkeling aja, but come with me. Terus kayak okay, I try my best.
And you liked it, except for the scary bulu babi things.
Ya tapi kayak itu.
And at the end of it, I realized that we actually just went to the wrong place. Like, there was actually a place with no rocks that we could have gone snorkeling, and it would have been a lot more fun.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I should have looked at Google Maps ahead of time. So next time, I'll look at Google Maps.
Yeah.
And there won't be any bulu babi, young, scary. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, it was really nice.
And also, I had a new favorite food now.
Yeah.
Tagliatelle.
Oh yeah, tagliatelle. From a random guy who offered us a villa.
Especially
to
in
buy
the
a
Gili.
villa.
Aduh, itu the best tagliatelle.
The random
Like,
person, very good, with
I think
lobster
I've
and
never
shrimps.
had that tagliatelle that good. Oh my gosh.
It was not expensive either. Like, it was quite inexpensive actually.
$250?
Yes, $250, but it was lobster tagliatelle. There was like a little lobster in it,
Yeah.
and so like it's a pretty good price for
tagliatelle.
that.
No,
what you
lobster
get.
with prawn.
Oh yeah, the prawn was extra,
Oh yeah.
but then the standard was
outside the
yeah.
250. Oh
Yeah, they
okay.
gave they gave you extra prawn
Yeah.
that they grilled, so it became very delicious.
So yeah.
Anyways, we should go back there again and hang out with our bud Pascal.
So yeah, for me, 1 week traveling, it's nice to do once a year, at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. So for you, maybe, cause you wanna do like every month,
Every 3 months.
or maybe like every 2
4.
months, like
3 or 4
dude,
months.
come on.
2 or 3 times a year. But
So,
now
yeah.
that's hard to do because we also spend time with our family and
Yeah.
trying to also work and travel and spend time with our family.
Everybody
takes
needs
a lot of
us.
time.
Like
Yeah, everybody wants our time.
everybody, that trip also kayak semua orang kayak blow up, kayak merasa tidak diperhatikan oleh kita, kayak I think kita di sana deh bareng mereka, kayak semua aja butuh diperhatiin, like
Yeah.
come on.
And then
But,
mom minta
yeah.
kita tiba-tiba sebulan di Amerik. Yeah.
So yeah, but we love it. We love every problem. We really can talk about anything. Like nggak sampai ada yang ketrigger kalau kita lagi bahas masalah in our family.
Yeah.
Like
Bener.
the chaotic, it's just there. Like tapi everyone's love itu nggak ada yang changes. Like when I like even kayak aku bilang mamaku kayak, but we still have to go to US December, nggak bisa November. Terus my mom was like, okay, go ahead guys, gitu. Akhirnya after dia tahu the situation. So yeah, we love our family so much juga walaupun, but yeah, I'm happy sih we can figure things out. So yeah, for us traveling, it's important. If you never travel for a week with your spouse, go ahead guys. It's
Give it a
nice.
shot. Go to Lombok.
Give it a shot. Maybe kalau Lombok kejauhan, try something yang deket dulu kayak Bandung, maybe Jogja. It's nice too, Malang.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Because they have good food in Malang.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's just a train ticket,
Yeah.
It's not that much more expensive than Jogja.
Atau kalian bisa kayak trip kayak kita juga 3 tempat kayak Malang, Jogja, Surabaya gitu kan bisa sebenarnya. Jadi kayak it's a good thing to reconnect. Walaupun kalian ngerasa udah connect sebenarnya, tapi ada aja yang nggak connect
Get
sebenarnya.
away from life and try something
get
different.
away.
Yeah.
Like you work for cuti.
Yep. You work hard, you make money, then you spend it on chutti. And then you do the repeat.
So yeah, I think that's all. You wanna talk about anything?
I don't know. Does anybody have any questions? Gak ada.
Ya gak ada dong.
Yeah, I know. Bercanda.
Not funny enough.
Oh yeah, well
try
maybe
it
next
again
time
later.
we can
Yeah.
track the progress of my jokes over time with the
Okay.
podcast. Kalau makin funny bagus.
Walaupun
Yeah.
tim nih ngomongnya dia udah kemana-mana, kayak dia ditanya apa dia jawabnya panjang kali lebar terus dia balik lagi sini.
Yeah, you asked me how I started to get to traveling. I had to explore, and then you said, "How did you fund it?"
No.
So I had to explain that.
No.
Explain how to
I'm
fund the
gonna ask
traveling
that. I'm
and where the traveling comes
asking
from.
why traveling it's important for you, because in my family it's not really important.
Yeah, you have to explain the entire story. It's a long story.
Anyway,
It's a
yeah
good story.
guys, before we start fighting again, so thank you so much for watching. I
Again?
hope you apa
Again,
again what?
fighting again before we start fighting again.
Okay.
Emang kita udah fighting.
Oh iya, belum ya. Oh my god, like,
Jangan
belum
belum
ya.
juga.
So thank you so
Yeah,
much.
you know lah. Next time we talk about our fighting.
Yeah, kalian bisa comment down below what next things we want to talk about.
Yes.
So
Below.
thank you so much, guys. We love you all. Bye.
And jangan lupa untuk tidak like atau